Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the Silly Yours podcast. I'm your host, Andrew LaPrade. Guys, today I have Rashad Robinson with me. Rashad is the owner of Rite Now Radio. This
Right
is
now.
it's this podcast that's been going on. He's been all over the Tri-Region area, as well as he's doing his engineering work, as well as education, to where he educates the youth on tech. And he's been all over, man. So I'm excited to have him on the podcast today. Guys, welcome to the pod, Rashad.
Hey, what time is it? I like to say it right now. Right now radio, Rashad Robinson, born and raised in Montgomery, Alabama. Me and my guy Jordan right here attended St. Jude together. I'm a couple years older than him. I know his brothers.
This is going to be a podcast, guys, to where it's going to be a lot of laughter because it's genuine. We know each other, like
Yeah.
we're literally like family. So with that being said, what I like to do is I like to hop into the origin story. So like you stated a little bit before, tell us how you got into everything and just who is Rashad Robinson first.
First of all, Rashad Robinson, very God-fearing man, ambitious, intelligent, and family-oriented. I love being with my family and friends. I love some things in life. I love, being able to go to my refrigerator and
I told y'all. I really hope we get through this pod, bro. But it's natural though. It's natural. But bro.
I love being go to my refrigerator, get a Gatorade, take a chip, just sit down and watch TV, man. But nah, seriously though, I like exploring, music. Exploring music, sports, of course, basketball. So I played basketball growing up, still play now, but football and college football, just getting out, just being amongst people and just having a good time and enjoying good laughter. See what we're doing right now.
You got to like the best thing in life is laughter, man. I think that takes your mind away from
Oh,
all the
absolutely.
bad things that are happening, man. So Rashad, man, we like you said, you tapped on. We knew each other from the St. Jude days. Of course, you knew my brothers and stuff like that. So where did the whole let's hop into the technology part of you first, the tech side of Shard. Where did that come from? Because like I knew you as basketball and
Yeah,
just silly
yeah,
shot. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? I would have never thought in a million
Yeah.
years that you would be involved in tech. So where did that come from?
My senior year in high school, I took computer application with Miss Lewis, Miss Ruby Lewis.
Man,
And guess what?
that's a legend.
I was the only student in her class that year.
Mm-hmm.
Had 4 period for lunch. But right before lunch, that is.
How did that happen? You was the only student in there?
Yeah, so it happened like it was an elective.
Mm.
But it turns out I had to be the only student that stayed in that class. Everybody went to band and theater and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was just me and computers. So I just stuck with it.
Okay.
And then I got in there and we started doing a lot of graphic design work. She started telling me about how you can make a lot of money.
Mm.
It's still being an engineer, working with NASA. And that was 2005, so we weren't quite as advanced as we are now.
Okay.
So I said, okay. So then I was already thinking about what I want to major in college. I wasn't quite sure. Started out being radio, TV broadcast. That's what I was going with. But after her class, I said, you know what? Gonna try computers.
Yeah.
So then I get to Stillman freshman year. And then, end up transfer ASU, Alabama State that is. And by that time, I get into my classes. I met this Kenneth Darrington. He was the lab instructor over there. And I never get this man summer school like '07. I'm kind of fast tracking a little bit here.
No, you cool.
But summer school '07.
Mm.
I was just walking through the hallway, man, just minding my own business. And
this is the dread shot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, dread shot.
For sure.
Okay.
So so I had a little have a dreads, but I had my hang time for real. But Mr. Darrington stopped and said, "Hey man," he said, "I look around like who me? I mean, you come see me today." I'm like, "Okay." So I go see him. He said, "Man, what you doing? Like, you got a job yet?" I'm like, "Nah, man. I'm just out here.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find." What I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got a work study job for you. You gonna work in the lab, learn how to kind of fix some computers, the paper jams, but but best of all, you're gonna make some friends here. And I really damn met some cool people that I'm still cool with today.
Yeah.
And again, that expanded on what I learned in high school about IT careers, work for the government, get security clearance. I'm like, you can make a ton of money in this field.
Yeah.
So I stuck with it there. I found I was interested in building websites from networking. For those who don't know, that's with dealing with fiber optics, Ethernet cables, configuring routers and switches that keep our internets and wireless technology and these phones connected. That was so-called scrolling all day.
Yeah.
But
that's cool that you did it. Oh, by the way, super fast. He gave me my first set of business cards. Like for sincerely yours. Like I gotta give him his credit. Before I even knew anything about that, he hit me up. He was like, bro, you need some business cards, man. And most people would say that to you and they wouldn't take the initiative to go buy them for you, get them made for you, man. So I want to thank you personally, man, on camera to my audience, man. I appreciate you, man, for giving me that first start, man.
No doubt, man. But look, we're working at Best Buy then. Yeah. So it's a lot that we got to touch on today.
Exactly. But so with the transition of the IT, this right here isn't too far from podcast, which is like a new. I'm not gonna say a new medium because a lot of people have been doing podcasts for a while.
Yeah.
But as far as to mainstream, it became new within recent years. So how did you transfer into wanting to do podcasts? I mean, because it would only make sense from broadcasting, you said, right?
Yeah. Actually, let me see. How did I get to podcasting? It was two podcasts I was watching, like show got the COVID run. It was Tech is the New Black, where you learn more about how to get into IT and federal government work. And I was interested in they were going into the community, interviewing big time engineers who got their PhDs in cybersecurity and who made $200,000, $300,000 a year.
Oh wow.
And I'm just blown away about how much money you can make. I'm like, you can make that in this field? Like
exactly, the Neros.
Yeah. And you got people that travel, as I've been blessed to do. They work remote, will stay in the office. And I just like, you know what? I really want to do that. So I just kept working at it. And then I started watching going back to basketball. I watched the Knuckleheads podcast with Darren Smiles and Shannon Sharp got on the air with his podcast. And I said, you know what? I think I want to build one around the topics that I'm, interested in, such as tech, sports, relationships, community work. And then highlight more entrepreneurs, get them a spotlight too. It just be a collaboration. Okay. I thought it'd be, turn to my own radio show. And then turns out here we are. It's been working.
So right now he gifted me this T-shirt. I will be wearing this soon. Y'all will be seeing this in the post.
As you can see on the back, got my website here, RiteNowRadio.rocks, and my email.
Plug it in. But
you know what? I want to talk about that logo.
I was about to say, so explain Right Now to us. So guys, Right Now is Rashad's podcast.
Yeah.
So so tell us about Right Now.
Well, you know what? As we know, we just started a new year, right?
Okay.
And we all have a long to-do list about what we want to accomplish, changes we want to make. Somehow or another, we don't get through that whole list, too. Not always. So I know the time is now. And this goes for me too. Just make sure that I continue to be persistent each day on all my goals, whether it be eating healthy or studying, reading, just staying consistent in all that I do. But right now, the time is now.
Right now
radio.
The time is now. Right?
And this logo came about during my last semester when I was in grad school at Alabama State back in 2018. And we had to create a business idea for our capstone class.
Okay.
And I was, really trying to come up. I said, this is my chance to think of the business that I always wanted. So then my guy, Tim Hardy.
Okay.
My boy, Tim.
Oh, Tim Hardy. ASU Tim.
That's it.
But by the way, Tim, I gave you a lot of buckets, bro. I don't like to call nobody out on my show now. But I gave Tim a lot of buckets. He know a lot of partner. But that's my boy. That's my boy.
No, I don't think Tim agree with that.
Hey, we'll get him on your show and my show so he can agree. I gave him buckets, man. That's my part. But hey, he used to cross me up too now. I can't even apply like Tim has some animals on him.
So, but he made this logo.
Okay. Oh, okay.
He made the logo for it.
Okay.
And then I'm looking like, okay, he said, you put this in your background for your app, man. There's a lot of things you can do with it. So I started looking just kind of just an idea of just project grade at first. But I said, I got to build on that. And then it just came to me one day, it's funny how God talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
I was really sitting at home watching TV, and I said, Right Now Radio. That's catchy.
So wait, let me get it straight so I can understand the timeline. So when Tim made the logo, he was just making it for a class project at first.
Yeah.
So podcast wasn't even in your thought
Not yet.
process.
At that time, I was making an app just for my, say, IT consulting company.
Okay, I got you.
So right now, it's two-sided right now. You got Right Now Radio, you got Right Now Networks, LLC. That's the tech consultant with Right Now Networks.
Okay, so it's like a hub to what this is under, basically.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
So basically, I was doing just Right Now Networks then at the time. So I was always just tech from a tech website.
Mm-hmm.
Then I try to find something more trendy that's gonna create an audience.
Mm-hmm.
People outside of tech.
Yeah.
Everybody, I understand. Everybody's not techy as me.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to appeal to all people.
Okay.
So I say, I want something that we all can come together on. So I said, Right Now Radio, that sounds kind of catchy. So I went for it, and here we go.
Another road that okay. So with that being said, once you kind of laid that foundation, when did you recognize like, okay, hey, this is something that I can reach the youth with what I'm trying to do? Like, when did you really curate that to be like, okay, hey, this is something that really, because sometimes we'll do stuff and like we'll think that it's unnecessary for people, right? Like I know me as a creator, a lot of times I'll create something and I'll be like, man, is people really gonna rock with this or this or this? So when did you get that assurance for yourself that right now was the way to go?
Honestly, people like you, a few others, like a few of my guests, like Doug Barnett, Gumtown Podcast.
Shout out Doug, man.
Celebrity named Barbara Phillips. She was an author. She was an Air Force veteran.
Mm-hmm.
She was one of the first African American women to actually start, write the first Python program out there in Virginia in Air Force. But when I met her, she said, Rashad, you just got to do it.
Yeah.
You can't think about what if they don't, what if they do.
Yeah.
You just got to do it.
Yeah.
Because most people that, from Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, those people took chances.
Facts.
They didn't let, we kind of stuck in our heads sometimes.
The distorted mind, man. I'm gonna shout out my boy Darren Green, man, of Greenfield Athletics, man. He told me that sometimes, man, we can have a distorted mind to where we think that we're not dope, but in actuality, we are. And we just gotta, like you said, just keep going. And one of my favorite quotes is by Gandhi. He says, "Everything in life that you'll do will be insignificant, but it's very important that you do it."
Yeah.
And like I've held on to that quote. I need to get it framed and put somewhere. But that touches on what you said. But that means a lot right there, man.
So like I said, that's kind of like the radio, the hype, the music. That's where I kind of get a chance to kind of show my creative side, even my silly side at times. So my personality, it's shining right now, radio.
Yeah, man.
And a lot of people do the same. We're gonna have a collective conversation.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna share ideas, and I'm gonna to be yourself.
So with the origin of Right Now that you just explained to us, what's the road that you see that's about to be traveled for Right Now Radio? What's some of the goals that you want for this radio station?
I want to have a bigger community outreach platform where I'm connecting all of Montgomery. Mm-hmm. We expand to throughout the state of Alabama and then take it worldwide. And I said that's calling all entrepreneurs, educators, engineers, law enforcement, my doctors, my lawyers. We want to know how you got started, your journey. Let people see how you started as a young student, like we all have, high school and college, and you navigated from graduating to late night studying, even doubts. People have been close to dropping out or have dropped out that started again and finished.
Yeah.
And became better than ever.
Yeah.
That's what we want to hear.
Yeah. No, I definitely think that's needed.
Anything get in your way.
Yeah. No, I definitely think that's needed. Now, I did see when I was scrolling through it, because I always got to study my guests before they come, even though I know you. Yeah. But, I still got to study though a little bit. So I did see to where you had and forgive me if I say it incorrectly, but you had like a organized group, and you guys were out there. Was you guys downtown or something like that? And you guys
Yeah,
were so what was that about? Speak towards
we
that.
were at New South Bookstore. That's downtown Montgomery. We had the Juneteenth episode. That was 2 summers ago. We had a great time.
Oh, okay.
And that alone brought many people. Well, you know what? I didn't expect many people to show up that day.
Yeah.
I really didn't.
Yeah.
But it was me and my 5 people on the panel.
Mhm.
All I know, so we got started, they had groups from, I think, Selma. They're part of the whole Selma to Montgomery March movement.
Mhm.
They came, people from Atlanta showed up. I know it was
Yeah.
a crowd in front of that store.
Wow.
But again, you just got to start.
You just got to do
You
it,
got to
man.
do it.
That's one thing I can say about you, man. Outside looking in, I have seen you like put stuff together. In fact, like, you know, I have a huge level of admiration for you on that, man, because I've seen you be like, man, I'm gonna do this event. And you'll tell me like from the ground up before it's even formed.
Yeah.
And next thing I know, I'll be like, damn, he really put that
Yeah.
together. Like the whole, you know, segue a little bit, the whole St. Jude thing that you was doing for a little bit. And if you want to speak on that a little bit, we can speak on that a little bit. So as far as for because you was throwing like reunions and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, this is actually going to be very good for the audience because I got a lot of St. Jude people.
Oh yeah.
Where did that come from? Because I mean, obviously you graduated, so you wanted to kind of give roots to that. But let's hear your take on that. Like,
well, I grew up in St. Jude. I attended St. Jude, kindergarten through 12th grade.
Damn.
And I grew up. I went to church there my whole life.
That's some serious commitment.
So I'm Jude all the way. And my mom and dad go there.
Yeah.
I still go there too.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've been all my life, so I got deep roots there.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandparents went there, uncles, aunties. I got long line of family that went there. But like I said, back in 2017, man, there's a lot of history here. But all I know, me and a guy named Mike Elster, he's class of 91, St. Jude.
Okay.
So he's a church member of mine. He said, you know what, we need to really bring some light back into the church because nobody doing anything no more. St. Jude, you know, because school was closed by then.
Yeah.
And man, the attendance at St. Jude was really dry then.
Yeah.
Like, well, nobody really going to church there no more.
Yeah.
Probably about.
I mean, because at that time, people probably thought, and I might be speaking out of turn. This is not definitive, guys, when I say this, but it was about to close down.
I hate to say it,
probably closed down earlier than that, right?
I hate to say it, but I mean, like, we didn't think church was gonna last at that point.
Yeah.
But we're still here. But the school closed 2014.
Yeah, 2014, 2015,
yeah, 14. 14. But anywho, man, we got together and said we need to do something. Yeah. And he started talking about the old Mayfest, the spring festival they did back in the day. I remember that when I was in 2nd, 3rd grade.
Yeah, I remember the jamming for Jesus.
Yeah, bro. I do too.
Like when Bruce Conrad came, bro. That was my first time seeing all the Jews there, bro.
Way before Deuce got in this.
Yeah.
Way before any Gump rappers got in this.
Yeah.
This is the spring festival where you had like, you know, pizza sales, hot dog stand, the dunking booths. Like they had they had basketball tournaments right down the outside court.
Yeah.
They had full court out there then.
Yeah. Okay.
It was lit. Like, you know, people out there flying kites, making face painted. It was just fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was, and they raised a lot of money doing it for the school.
Yeah.
So I said, you know, we need to bring, you know, that thing back.
Yeah.
So that's how the tailgate came about. Yeah. You know, the tent spaces, the barbecue grills, bring all the classes out there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a good time and raise money again. And it worked.
Yeah.
But we went through some hurdles with that, you know, trying to get it approved.
I was about to ask that, like, without speaking too much into that, because I know, you know, you got certain parameters with that.
Yeah, we do.
Was that a thing of like where it was blockage, like amongst just a higher person or something?
Absolutely. Because and the thing about that is, we know sometimes the older people don't have to listen to the younger people.
Yeah.
But we'll ever get our voices heard.
They want to do the flight of the bumblebee. You know what I'm saying? It's none of the new age music. They still out there with the flight of the bumblebee, man. But
you know, they were still with their bell bottoms on. All right. But like I said, man, you know, we got them to hear us. We said, listen, this gonna be good, something different.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna bring life back into it. And then once I made that post on Facebook, they like it went viral.
Yeah. No, because like I was excited about like bro, yeah, all my brothers talking about it, like seriously, and it's 6 of us. I'm number 6. Like it was like, yo, we about to do this.
I put that flyer up.
Yeah.
I put from tent spaces, barbecue grill, basketball tournament. We had volleyball. We didn't get to volleyball.
So what happened? What happened to the last one? Because I know it was one that was supposed to happen, and then out of nowhere they was like it was canceled. Was that just like due to just some stuff that didn't go down the right way? Or what?
Well, at that point, that was about 2023, I want to say. By then, we didn't have rights to the building no more. By then, we, a lot of cabinets there now.
Okay.
So just some scheduling.
So let me ask you this.
It just been panning out. But guess what?
What's up?
We haven't done actual tailgate, which I'm going to work on. We're in the works trying to bring some more things back. But they've been doing what we call the Oktoberfest.
Okay.
St. Jude Church, that is.
Okay.
Yeah, the Oktoberfest, where it's been more kind of like a church event, but still, it was well attended.
Now, can you still? That was gonna be my next question. While we still on St. Jude thing, like, do you think that you can still have events? It's just if you do them at certain places, though, so that way now you got more control. I mean, I get it, the nostalgic feeling of the St. Jude area.
Yeah,
but you get what I'm saying?
I'm not against that at all. It's just that for me, I just love to do it at St. Jude.
It gotta be on that campus, man.
It got to be there.
But it's different now, though, Shad. I mean, can you admit to that, though, man? They got the whole thing different now. Man, I think the colors like yellow or something over there.
Look, man, they got the Laker colors up there, purple and golden. Like they like the Lakers on, like on the white gold.
So with that being said, so you're saying that in order to like advance it, you're gonna try to figure out how you can get it to stay at the home base rather than.
And you know what? Going what you just said, I realize now we have to take different approaches. Just like how we got them to do it in 17 and 18. Now in 26 and beyond, we don't have to really. And you know what? I would love to part of the Life Academy. I would love to speak to whoever wants to help.
Yeah.
But it's like we gotta be open to doing it off site. And I was like, we need everybody just to get along.
Facts.
Everybody just communicate. That was a big thing, trust me.
Yeah.
That's about far as I can go with that one right now. But
no, I completely understand, man. So pretty much, man, as we're narrowing down, man, we've got to know the beginnings of Rashad, the right now. We went into St. Jude, which we could talk about St. Jude all day. Man. Like, we can talk about that all day,
tomorrow.
Man. Speaking of that, man, I got some designs, man, I want to show you, man, that I did for some Jude stuff, man, for the collection off air. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you a couple.
Yeah.
But now, man, what I'm about to do, man, to kind of change the mood up a little bit, man, I'm gonna hit you with some fire questions right now. So it's nothing too crazy, man, just to see some experiences of you, man. So. All right, what's the strangest thing that you've ever eaten?
That I ever ate? Oh man, what comes to mind? Let me tell you, I've been all over the world too. I had some duck wings when I was out in Montreal, Canada.
Well, he just be dropping places, bro. Like before we even started, this man was just like,
I know.
I've been here. I'm like, you know what, man? I got you, man. I got to get my passport right.
Man, and that's another thing. You just got to go.
Facts.
It's beautiful out there. You would thank God and yourself for being in different parts of the world.
Yeah.
But eating duck wings, because like just out here, we have chicken. You go to Publix, they got chicken inside the deli. They got seafood, arrangement, crab legs, you name it. But they had a whole duck hanging up at the restaurant in the back. Oh. A whole duck. I mean, it was cooked now.
Yeah. Duck.
But just saying that duck, you like,
you're
what is that?
Yeah.
And I was really skeptical about if I want to eat it or not. But I tried it, and it tastes like sweet teriyaki. Like
I was about to say, I don't know if it was duck wings, but on a cruise that we went to the Bahamas, man, I did have some duck, and that was my first time eating it, and that was actually pretty good.
Guess what? Nah.
What? Don't tell me so crazy, man.
back in 2015,
Yeah.
I was on the contract assignment from Gunner Air Force Base. We're going out to Tokyo.
Yeah.
We flew from there to go to Guam to do some network installs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we stopped at the airport, Narita Airport in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Went to McDonald's. So they don't eat ground beef in Japan.
Oh wow.
You know what kind of meat they eat?
What?
Dog meat.
Oh my God, man. Hey, you know you hear these stories and these legends about cats and dogs, man, but in no shape or form are we discrediting anyone's race or orientation.
The whole country of Japan don't eat ground beef. So I mean,
hey, it's up this guy. It's not coming from us. It's coming from this guy.
I tell you, I'm glad nobody told me that before I ordered my food. I probably be fasting when he ate. But anyway,
this came from him, guys. This came from him. It did not come from us.
Well, all I know I ordered me a quarter pounder. And I mean, I'm tearing this burger up, and mind I ain't ate in a couple hours because we flying, we traveling, right?
Yeah.
But but anyway, I know this guy named Phil, this older guy. Said, man, man, you know what you eat, right? I said, no. He said, no, that's a dog meat. But then I said, that's kind of good. I'm like, but it wasn't like puppy child, man. So see a word about that. It wasn't. Yeah.
Man, before I go into my other question, man, it's like when you brought that up, though, man, you ever heard of the place BBQ Chicken? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I used to love that place. Before I got on my weight loss and all that used to be my spot, right?
Yeah.
And dude, my wife, literally the other day, she sent me a video of one of the cookers hopping out of the trash can, bro. I'm talking about like I have to show you, bro.
Why?
It messed me all the way up. I said never, because I would still eat there on some cheat days. You know what I'm saying? I said never again, bro. Am I going? I'm talking about a man popped straight out like a Jack in the Box, bro, out of the trash can with the BBQ chicken shirt on and went back in the building, bro. I said, you know what? I'm cool, bro.
I mean, like, I'm trying to think, like, why was he in the trash can? Was this like the ice bucket challenge or something?
Bro, I gotta see the video, man. My man was in the trash can. He popped out. And he walked back inside like ain't nothing happened, bro. Yeah.
And he went back to like making food after that?
I see that part, I don't know. I know he walked back inside of the building, though. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But my next question, man.
No.
This is gonna be a little bit of a serious question. It's gonna require a little bit of thought, but we'll keep it brief. Hero or the villain, and which one do you see yourself as?
I was the hero. But unfortunately, what I've learned, we all have been to somebody's story, and I had to learn to be okay with that.
Okay.
Because I know my intentions are usually good. I've never set out my life to mistreat nobody. I never will. But unfortunately, how can I say this? Your best is not always good enough for some people.
That's deep, man.
And that's okay. As long as you know your heart is right, you fine.
I can respect that. that. My last one, man. And I'm gonna tailor this to you, since you're a tech guy. Who are your 3 top tech guys, man?
Okay, I like that.
That's out there in the space that's just doing different stuff. It could be local guys that you know. It could be celebrities. However, who are your 3 tech guys,
man? What's my guy's name? He's the first. He's the inventor of video games. He's a black man.
Okay.
I cannot think his name right now.
Oh man,
but him.
It would be a black man. Just forgot his name. I bet you know Elon Musk's name.
But and the reason I say it because I like to highlight black inventors.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, let me tell you something. We're all inventors. Inventor right now. Inventor for still yours. Always collection. Okay? And I encourage everybody, no matter you write a book, I don't know, you're a mechanic, you have a clothing line, doesn't matter. Educator. Continue building your brand because as you invent that and innovate it, your product's gonna really improve somebody's lives. It's gonna touch somebody eventually. Trust me. So continue going. But back to the question. The guy who invented the video game console, and guess what? He invented that. His idea actually created the idea of the Atari and Sega. They got the idea from him to build these game consoles. So, somehow or another, because he ended up passing away about 2016, but Yeah, like he created a video game from using a joystick controller.
Yeah.
Like he invented the whole idea.
So he probably had extreme royalties.
Jerry Lawson. That's his name.
Jerry Lawson.
That's his name.
I'm glad that you remember his name because I was about to say, dang, man, we can't remember that name. All right, so give me two more. Who else you got?
Let's see. Let's see. I had to go with Steve Jobs because
nice. That's one of my guys.
Because number one, and I'm not at all black and white at all, but however, Steve Jobs was brilliant, very intelligent. He's the reason why I'm team iPhone to this day.
Yes,
I've had every iPhone since iPhone 5. So yeah. But Steve he thought outside the box. During his time, people didn't know how to accept it.
Yeah.
So they took it as being arrogant. He kind of was though.
Yeah.
But
he was.
He kind of was, but still, it's like
he just demanded excellence.
Yeah.
Too, you know
Yeah, he did.
A lot of people got that confused.
And then like when they actually bought Apple from him, and no, it was Macintosh. But they bought Macintosh from him and fired this man. I'm like, how they gonna take man company and fire him? Like that's crazy. That's
America, man.
Yeah, but he was hurt by it. He said, you know what? I'm gonna start anew. He created Apple.
Yeah.
This is a rebrand. This is me. So it just shows you how the perseverance, how he overcame that obstacle. Yeah. That's what we have to do in life, not just in business, on the job, but we have to, have the same mindset to always keep going, no matter what. So I really applaud that about him. Third guy, let's see, that third. You know what? I'm gonna think of Dr. Woodard.
Okay.
He was my professor at Alabama State. He passed away too.
Rest in peace.
He passed like short after I graduated in 2010, but man, he was brilliant too. He had like 2 doctorates in technology. Brilliant. Okay. Taught that state about 30 years. But anyway, never seen him raise his voice, always level-headed, always cool, but I know he's written books, designed different software, Visual Basic, from Java, C++. But I remember him just always motivating me to be my best, and I'm thankful for that.
Shout out to Dr. Walker, man. All right, man. Finally, man, my last sentiment for you, man, is what's the impact that you wish to leave on just everyone as far as people that's looking up to you, people that's coming? And after that, we're gonna wrap it up with what do you have upcoming? So right now we're just that part.
I want to tell you this: dreams come true, but mine came true. I'm just like a lot of these young brothers that I teach today. Young black men and women. We come from humble beginnings. Mom and dad worked hard. I attended St. Jude, but I studied hard, worked hard, and finished college. And I said, I put myself in to get security clearances, IT jobs, and I'm teaching it, designing my own program as well. And not always going to be easy. Nobody going to give you anything.
Facts.
But you have to be willing to always seek the knowledge, work on your craft.
Yeah.
Always take classes. You have a lot of tons of free resources online. If you're in IT, you go on Microsoft Learning Portal, Juniper, that's JUNIPER. That's the learning portal. These are free sites. You can just build your profile and take the online course on. They got labs for you to do, and they'll teach you. You can learn these skills. You don't have to pay $1,000.
Yeah.
But and guess what? Community colleges are there. Tremor State Community College, Wallace Selma. They have some affordable programs for you, financial aid. So you have to be willing to get out there and just and go for it.
That's the best way, man. Just go for it, man. By all means, do what you gotta do.
And talk to people. Not everybody's out to hurt you. You got good and bad people out there, but it's more good than bad, I can tell you that.
I hear that, man. So lastly, man, where can everybody find you as far as social media, and then just some quick upcoming brief stuff that you got coming up, man?
My Instagram is Rite Now Radio _rocks. ROCKS, because we rock. We rock, baby. But
did you spell right a certain way? Because I don't want them to they might be talking about the direction right, man. You know what I'm saying? Let them look you up, man.
It's RITE Rite Now Radio. So That's cool. You find me there. But it's two things I got coming up. I got the MLK celebration, and I share the flyer with y'all. That's gonna be at Desta Avenue Church, January 18th and 19th. You're gonna hear from Mr. Reverend Jamal Brown. Okay, he's gonna be the guest speaker there today. But you're gonna meet people from Montgomery Boys Boycott, a lot of Dr. King's children, people that's still active in the NAACP, students from Valley Cross Academy. I taught there before. I started there first, Cisco Academy, for teaching cybersecurity, networking skills. But I just want to be a great day to, number one, allow people to come down, people of all ages, by the way, from students, young adults, everybody. So you share your love for Dr. King's legacy of nonviolent, unity, education, and also, share the history of Montgomery. I love tapping into those stories that I was taught in schools.
Yeah.
From when St. Jude first got started, when Carver was built. Let's see, Booker T. Washington. When that school started, when it was public school, not when it was a magnet school. When they had great basketball teams. They was head to head with St. Jude every year.
Oh yeah.
So I like to tap into the people who graduated from these schools. They're doing basic things, from our doctors, our lawyers, people who are responsible for putting in programs like those tutoring programs, actually starting magnet programs that we know today. Those started by African American people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we huge.
Yeah.
I got to shine a light on all of that.
No, man. So lastly, before we get out though, so is Rite Now like in partnership with that, or is this a full event of Rite Now?
We're in partnership with that. So This episode here is called "The Culture Carries the Dream." It's gonna be a great live episode. We're going in the community, we're interviewing many people. We invite you to come out there, be a part of it too. Okay. We're gonna sing, we're gonna dance, we're gonna have food there. Lots of food, by the way. It's a free event. Okay. So you gotta come out.
I'm excited, man. I'm gonna make sure I pull up, man. Show some love, man.
And and the last but not least, the St. Jude documentary. Yes. So touching on the history.
Oh my God. We gotta see how that's going. Oh, touching on the history. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the right kind of history, not the bad history of the Jews.
Oh no, not at all. We ain't talking nothing. No, we ain't talking nothing bad.
Okay.
We're talking about just from Father Purcell's vision, how he started that dream for us to have a chance to get a good education, right? An affordable education. And we'll start from the first graduating class all the way to the very last graduating class. Highlight through the years from not only athletics, but academic success. We had some top students that attended, came to St. Jude.
Yeah.
They went to Notre Dame, Duke, Yale. We got one of the best surgeons in town, Dr. Jeff Underwood. He's back in the day. I don't know what year he graduated, but he went to St. Jude. But yeah.
Man, dude, man, I want to say, man, it's an honor, man, for you showing up on the podcast, man. Guys, make sure you guys tune in to Cecilio's podcast. New episodes will be on the way. Thank you once again, Rashad, for being on the show, man.
Yes, sir, man.
See y'all next time, man.